Hi students, this lesson rather, is Masculinities Go to College. This lesson and the 4 corresponding activities will facilitate the study of college men and masculinities as it relates to the insufficient attention given to gender identity development. This lesson will help you understand male identity, socialization, and gender roles or gender role conflicts for college men. As former or current students or staff in higher education institutions, this course will benefit you in understanding male student development. Just to go over a few things for this course, I'm going to go over the learning objectives, the course outcomes, the lesson activities for this lesson, and we're going to go over a brief overview of how each lesson will facilitate in the completion of the course and the points or the grading calculations, and over the rubrics for lessons activity 1 and 2. Like I said, we'll start by going over the learning objectives. If you look on the blog or on the Google page for this course, you'll see that there are 3 learning objectives. The first objective is identifying several common conflicts that persist among male college students and the impact they have in the college experience. Number 2 would be to explore and identify the parental and familiar influences that contribute to male socialization and the messaging around those influences. And the last one will be explore concepts and best practices to further schools as venues for socialization. Those are the 3 objectives that we hope to accomplish throughout this lesson. Now the outcomes are a little bit more granular. There are 5 outcomes that we hope to achieve within this lesson, or the 5 weeks that make up this lesson. At the completion of this course, you as a student should be able to construct opportunities for effective interventions and practical application of theory and research related to gender and masculinities, programs and services, apply knowledge acquired to real-life problem solving, apply learning to the work setting, demonstrate critical thinking and analytical skills, and demonstrate college-level writing skills. Those are the 5 outcomes you should be able to establish at the end of this course. The last one you should already have acquired, demonstrating college-level writing skills. If not, resources are available in the Writing Center for you to get help with that. And just to give you a quick overview of the lesson activities, there are 5 activities that make up the lessons or the 5 weeks of this lesson. The completion of all of them, like I said, will span the course of 5 weeks. There are actually 6 activities, but I can count them as 5 because you have a pre and post lesson assessment. Excuse me. Basically, it's an assessment to see what your expectations are, what you'd like to achieve out of this lesson, and then the post assessment will follow up and to see if we've achieved those things. The blog entries, excuse me, is a major part of this course, and we will go over that in the rubric shortly because that's a major component of this course. You'll have 1 to 2 research projects and 1 research presentation. This lesson will utilize PB Works blogs. There's a link in the syllabus to this for this lesson to that blog for this course. It will facilitate all the lesson activities. Instructions and access to all lesson materials can be found on the lesson blog. All students should register as well for a e-blogger account. That's how you will input or facilitate the entries of your student blog. Just to go over these things in a little bit more detail, this won't take very long. The pre and post assessment, prior to the beginning of the course, you'll take a short questionnaire. There won't be more than 10 to 15 questions pertaining to what you hope to achieve and potential learning outcomes, as I discussed earlier. You'll take one at the beginning and the very end of the course, so that's week 1, week 5. These are web-based. Each assessment is worth 2.5 points for a total of 5 points. And your blog entries, you're asked to keep a blog for this course. The blogs assess the effects of the learning experience while encouraging you to self-assess and reflect on the topics presented each week will be around male masculinities and the college male student. The blogs are going to allow you to focus around the prompts that are given to you each week around a specific topic. And just to give you an example, if the class is reading about college men's gender identity, then you will be expected to write about the changes that you may have saw in yourself or others during your undergrad or your current college experience. That's just an example. And so you'll be expected to respond to that prompt within 200 to 500 words. And we'll go into more detail than this with the rubric following us going over these other activities. Like I said, you'll be expected to log in and create an e-blog account, and each entry is worth 12 points, 6 for your primary prompt, 3 points for your 2 additional prompts to other classmates. You'll have one research-based project. You will have a project in this course that will allow you to investigate one topic pertaining to the course matters beyond the course text or journals that will be given to you throughout the 5 weeks. Depending on the nature of the approved topic, you'll be expected to engage directly with research sources or interviews or case studies, however you see fit with an approved topic. You'll be expected to email this report in week 3, and this is worth 20 points of your overall 100 points for the class. And last but not least, you'll have a presentation based off of your research. This presentation will be 10 to 15 minutes to cover your approved research topic. It'll give you an opportunity to share your current findings, and you should also, should be prepared to answer questions from me and the students within the course. You will be expected to email this presentation as well as upload it to your blog. This presentation is due Thursday of week 5, and it's worth 15 points of your total grade. Just to give you an outline of just one of the activities, which is the main component of this course, the blog entries. Responses should be thoughtful and courteous, even if you disagree. I agree is not sufficient, while you agree or disagree creates understanding. So you have to give a little bit more input than a simple I agree or I feel so and so about this. You need to go into detail, which is why each entry should be 250, no more than 500 words. You are highly encouraged to ask questions. These questions can take 2 forms: asking a question of other blog entries or posting a question about the readings that you would like to discuss. Along with lesson readings, you're encouraged to add your own experiences as appropriate when answering the blog prompt. Feel free to include URLs, podcasts, videos, sources, or video response. I also encourage you to sign up for a Vimeo account if you like to do video response. These responses are due by 10 p.m. each Wednesday. Your secondary responses are due by Sunday at 10 p.m. If you look on the blog, you will see a rubric for each of the ways in which your blog entries will be graded. They're going to be graded on quality, relevance, contribution, and the global picture, and how they connect to the overall concept that we're going to be discussing. I encourage you to look over those, over the rubric, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me via email. I hope for this to be an exciting and very interesting and engaging lesson as we explore Masculinities Go to College and the student development or the development of male students in the higher education setting. Again, thank you for listening. I hope to see you again, or you will see me again each week with a video response and blog entry responses each week. So this is the first of 5 videos. Have a great day.